to recharge.
Well, honestly, I'm lazy by nature, so I'm just chilling.
Yeah. Get you.
Charging on my shields.
Just a sec. Healing up.
Drop Mirage.
Enemy down.
Cracked a bogey's shield.
Good shit.
Got one. Enemy down. Cracked a bogey's shield.
Yeah. Down here. That's bullshit. I shot him 3 times before fucking registered. Fuck yeah. Down Blova. Down Blova. Which way are they? Fuck out of here. Shot him in the face. That was not hitting my shots here. Alright, watch it, watch it. He's almost down. Turn around, Amir. Turn around. What the fuck? You
Push it to the limit. Push it to the limit. Push it to the. 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 Push it to the limit. What's up, doggy? Push it to the limit. 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 Push it to the. What's up, everybody? It is I, the worst damn gamer ever. I appreciate y'all coming through. It is Motivational Monday. I've been wanting to get back to this so bad. This is the way everybody needs to start their week. This is where you need to be if you got the Monday blues, you had some shit happen over the weekend, or you know what? It just feels like life's been kicking you in the teeth, because it does that sometimes. The thing is, you got to kick harder. This is where we get you back on track. This is where we have a good time. We share the good vibes. We all understand we go through shit. We all understand that stuff happens. Some things are out of our control. Some things we could have avoided, but you know what? You can't beat yourself up over it all the time. You got to accept it and move on. This is where you come to find that. This is where you come to let it go. This is where you come to have a good time. This is where you come to be inspired. Be inspired. Inspire me. Motivate me. Because that's what y'all do every time I'm on camera. And y'all out here sending them hearts, sending the likes, sending the follow, sending the subscribe, sending the gifts. So that's what we do here every Monday on Motivational Monday. We push it to the limit. Push it. I'm over here still trying to get my TikTok set up. So bear with me 1 second. We will get to the gameplay. I do have videos queued up. Push it to the limit. Push it to the limit. Push it to the limit. How is my microphone picking up my headset? That's crazy. Yes, Fortnite, I'm still playing. I'm just in the middle of doing some shit. Push it to the... Push it to the limit. Push it. What's good? What's good? What's good? Welcome in. Push it to the limit. Push it to the limit. Push it to the limit. Push it to the limit, 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 limit. This is your first time here. You guys know how this goes. I play some videos. Mm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Better find out. Yep. Yep. And most people stop at the hard. And that's it right there. Most people stop when they see it's hard. They don't keep going. Hard and difficult doesn't mean impossible. It just means it might take a minute. But as long as you're working towards and you keep going, that's exactly where you're going to end up, where you want to be, or even in a better position than you ever thought you could be. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm. I forgot to go live still on TikTok. What the fuck? I completely forgot to go live on TikTok. All right, guys, hold on. There's just a commercial going on real quick. Because we gotta push it to the limit. Mm-hmm. Yep. Right. Mm. That's it. Hard work beats talent. Matt Armstrong's favorite line, but that's something to live by right there. Hard work beats talent every day. I came up with an acronym. For WDG, for the worst damn gamer. It's work hard with discipline and decisiveness. Be grateful for all of the experiences, both endured and given. Let me know what you guys think about that one. Until they hit their goal. Yeah. But it is what it is, right? Mm-hmm. That's literally how it is right now with the journey of anybody who's doing content creation or streaming. You know, it's not just turning on the camera, it's not just creating a quick little post. There's all these different things that go on behind the scenes. There's editing the content, there's tagging the content, there's making sure the descriptions are done, making sure the layouts are all right, making sure you approve the content if you're using any type of outsourcing or anything like that. Like it's a whole nother side of it. And again, things don't happen overnight. We may stream overnight, or you may be working overnight, and you may be at your 9 to 5, but you know, you didn't make that paycheck overnight, right? You guys didn't do all that stuff. You didn't get to all your accomplishments, your failures. Even that didn't happen overnight. That takes time as well. Whether it's because of a lack of knowledge or experience in the matter, or you just aren't giving it your all to really try to understand it or do it. It's a big deal. Big deal. Keep that in mind. Yep. Yep. All right, so I got 4 kills already. Happy Motivational Monday, everybody. Welcome in. Stonk, what's good? Joined, what's good? What's up, Joy Spice? Thanks for coming through. And the outcome is inevitable. It's only a matter of time. Mm. Hey, Vincenzo, thanks for coming in. Jack, what's happening? Welcome in, everybody. It's Motivational Monday. Hope everybody enjoys. Right now, we got some messaging going on. Obviously, listen to the video, enjoy the gameplay content. If you guys got some comments or input on it, feel free. I pause it every once in a while to give a little bit of context myself, or to hit certain things I feel like are gems that everybody can use or certain people can use. You know, I know not everybody needs the message, but at the same time, you know, help encourage everybody else as well. Some people need to come in here and get through their work day. Some people have some family shit going on. Some people have some life or death stuff with their stuff happening, or illnesses or sickness. You never know what's happening in somebody's life. So just remember, try to make them smile. Don't be an asshole just because you can. It's much easier not to be. shit. What a bitch. He's scared. Oh, what a fuck. Oh god, I'm missing my shots right now. Bro, the bat's just OP with the movement. What's up, Vincent? I'm gonna go grab some water real quick. I'll be right back. And that's alright, root for you. Where did my bat go? I was about to say, give me my bat. Fuck that. Mm-hmm. Good try, though. Good try. Yeah, exactly. You're supposed to. Right. You're supposed to. Nothing wrong with having high standards and wanting things a certain way. It's your shit. Right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Lead you right to staying in your bed every day. Yep. You want to be different? You say you're different? You say you're special? Be it. Be different. Be special. Mm-hmm. And that's what people mean about using it as fuel, turning it into something powerful for you and making it work. Haters gonna hate. Let them. God, I love this bat. Mm-hmm. Mm. Right. So, yo, you think about things like this. If you're into lore and stuff like that, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, like the Lord of the Rings series took place over years and years of that journey of Frodo trying to get that ring to that damn mountain, right? Years and years. But the movie, especially what most people did consume and not actually reading the books, the movie gets it done in, you know, what, 9 hours between 3 movies, and they make it seem like it's all coherent and it's all happening in the moment in that time. But there's a lot of shit that happens. There's a lot of loss. There's a lot of things that aren't even shown or discussed in the movies. So if you really want to know what the true journey was, go back to the original text of the books and enjoy that ride, because that's going to take you even further down that hole if you thought you liked it before. So that's why people can't always just think, again, overnight success. Fuck that shit. That's no such thing. No such thing at all. See? Look, like he just said about Rocky. Yep, takes years and it's like 90 minutes in the movie. It's how Hollywood does it. They condense it down for you to give you those feelings, those those inspirations, or have you be sad or whatever. But I mean, at the true story, at the true base of it, every story is a journey, and that's why a lot of these successful people, it's not about getting to the destination. They enjoy that destination and they enjoy their riches and all that stuff from their success, from their hard work. But it's for them that process of building, whether it's their body, their mind, their business, whatever it is, our streams, you know what I'm saying? Fine tuning our content to be more engaging or keep audience attention. This, all of these messages correlate to every little aspect of life, anything you could think of. Just heed these words, keep them in mind, and the next time you're going through something that seems difficult, remember that it's supposed to be, or else everybody else will be doing it, and it's difficult because you need to do it to get better. It's the only way. I just started watching the anime Solo Leveling, and this is one of the premises behind the show or whatnot. It's the weakest person in the Hunter Guild, rank E, almost a civilian, no magic, but for some reason this guy keeps pushing himself and he keeps leveling. He almost has like this little Goku paradox where he has to battle and he has to do certain things to get stronger. If you haven't watched Solo Leveling, I'm on episode 4 at the moment. Go check it out. Get in my DMs, get in the comments, join me on stream, and let's have a conversation about it. But again, this is a common theme and story that people keep missing, even though we see it in our faces and we are engaged and we're locked in on these shows and stuff like that. Yet it still goes over our head when there's a lot of lessons to be learned and a lot of things we can apply to our own lives. Mm-hmm. What's good, Screwed Up? Thanks for coming in. What's up, Ragger? How's everybody doing today? Eyes of the Demon, what's good? Ape, what's good? Vincent, what's good? Michael, what's good? Coming in. Appreciate y'all. I got steps. Oh, you want to go? Yep. Okay, I want to kill this guy because he's pissing me off. Yep. It's staying up there. It's maintaining it. Mm-hmm. Feel like they did it. Mm-hmm. Right. You don't know the sacrifice and the pain that I had to go through. Damn. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Here's the man right there. Easy Kills, who knows all about this as well. We gotta put in those hours. We gotta stay in tune. We gotta stay focused. Everybody is gonna look at you. Oh, you changed. You spent time away. You this. You don't hang out. Blah blah. If you got a mission, if you got a purpose, if you got something you want to do and accomplish, you have to do it. You have to stay on it. Fuck everything and everybody else. Forget what, you know, their perception is of certain things. It is about you. There's a bigger picture to it all. We're all supposed to be here helping each other, serving each other, and serving a bigger picture, bigger purpose that most of us don't even understand. So us streamers, we get it. We got long hours, we got editing, we got context, we got fucking DMs, we got posting and thumbs and scheduling and coming up with ideas and hitting the live and engaging with all y'all. I love it. I hope everybody's enjoying this Motivational Monday right now. This one's a little bit of a down tone for some reason. I wasn't really kind of expecting that. I watched the message and I kind of liked this, so I said, fuck it, I'm going to use this one. But you know what? Everything happens. Yeah, you got it, bro. Like the other day, I literally played Phasmophobia with my buddy Sir Sturdy, and I just recorded it. I just said, "Fuck it, bro. I'm just gonna turn on the camera and just record it. I don't want to go live right now. I just want to chill, hang out." So we still got the content that's still coming out for you guys. You know what I mean? But every once in a while, it's okay to do something for yourself. You know what I mean? And I'm still gonna share it with y'all. You know, so you gotta maintain yourself. Only you know what your limitations are. Only you know where you hit your ceilings or you hit your lows, right? Only you know how much you can handle. Not everybody can work 3-4 days straight, no sleep, like Elon Musk does. But I guarantee you, if you could find a way to get yourself to that, if you think it'll work for you, get yourself there and don't worry about it. You'll sleep when you need to. Your body will tell you when it needs to shut down. Your mind will tell you. Obviously, be careful if you're driving vehicles and stuff like that. You got to be safe with certain things. But at the same time, if you're tuned in, you know you ain't got nothing to do, nowhere to go, and you're trying to get somewhere, make sure you're applying that time towards you in the direction that you need to be going. Figure out what it is you need to focus on right now and what you can slate off to later, but you got to be honest with yourself. You got to be true to yourself, and you got to make sure that you're keeping it real. Nobody else is really going to do it as much as you. You can baby yourself if you want, because everybody else that loves you, they'll, oh, you're great, this, that, and the third. But be honest with yourself. Go watch your content. Go look at that project you're working on at work, whatever the proposal is, whatever you're building, your business, whatever it is. Look at it. Be completely honest with yourself. Take emotion out of it and literally take it for what it is. See for what it is and be real, and then make the adjustments that you need to make, and you will gradually see changes and way faster than you ever thought you could. I used to say that must be nice shit a lot. And then I became one of the people that other people were saying must be nice about. And then I really realized just how much. You know, that overnight success, the grind, the struggle, the blood, the sweat, the tears, the lost sleep, the strain on relationships, both romantic or with your family or friends. Like, there's a lot of shit that goes into when you get serious about something. When you want to do something and you feel it in your body and there's a calling and you just can't stop, but you know you have to, that's okay. Everything else around that's going to work itself out. Don't force nothing. Don't fucking try to keep anything that doesn't want to stay there. If it's not yours, it's not yours. There's other things coming. Clean off that plate to receive more. Food, it keeps coming. Money, it keeps coming. Love, it'll keep coming. That's good. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. That's what these motivational Mondays are all about. I know I get crazy and I talk fast sometimes. I'm from New York, so you're just going to have to deal with that. But I do know to slow down to make certain points. And always, I will make sure, if you guys are having a tough time, you guys can always hit me up. You can come find me on these streams. You can just vibe out. That is the point of this. This is why I'm wasting my time, because it's not a waste. It's an investment in myself. This is therapy for me. This can help you. There's tons of benefits for everybody. And this is the only way that I know how to really get the message out as quickly as I can to as many people as I can. Every day there's a struggle. Every day there's a hurt. Every day that, but you know what? There's an old story. King Solomon wanted a ring. He wanted to be able to look at it. And he told men's what is it? It's men's life don't start till 40 or something like that. And it's like, damn, that's crazy, because I'm almost at that point myself. And it's like, I've been through so many different things, and you know, I was fortunate with a lot of things. I had a lot of bumps and bruises, some by my own cause, some by outside things, and some by things that were out of everybody's control. It just happens, and that's what happens. But you know, that's where I am right now, where I went through the isolation, and I continue to still struggle with that, where I want to isolate sometimes to focus on this and do all this different stuff and just make sure I'm just only doing what I need to do. But at the same time, you got to have a balance. You got to create some type of a feeling of normacy for yourself, and stop going off of what everybody else says is normal or healthy or this or that. If it works for you, if you're not hurting nobody and you're actually doing something productive and good, who cares? They're not on your journey. Their journey is not yours. They're not walking in the same steps. Even if they're another content creator and they're doing the same thing as you, or it looks like it's the same, it's different. You could literally copy each other, and you may not get big. They might, or vice versa. It's all about you and your journey, finding what makes you for other people, and being authentic and just being real, because people receive that. People see through BS and bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody who's spending some time getting down, watching these streams, enjoying the messages while they're going. If you're subscribed over on the YouTube channel, you already know that's the best place to get all the podcasts, all the live gaming streams, all these motivational Mondays, my shorts, and then over on the TikTok page as well. So thank you greatly to everybody who's been coming in, showing their love, giving some gifts or whatnot. While I'm just doing what I'm doing, it's just being me every day, being the gamer. You know what I'm saying? Chaos. You've been asking for it. It's back. Motivational Monday's back. Karita, thank you. Razo, what's good? Thank you. Thank you. Intent is a big thing. Like he said, if you're not performing with a purpose, intent is a big thing. So if you're a content creator, what is your point of your stream? What is the theme? What are you going for? What's the vibe you're creating? What's the atmosphere of the community you're trying to build? You know, if you're in business banking, what are the relationships you're trying to hold? Who's the players you need to do? How much of what or this or that do you need to provide of value or service to somebody? Because again, even that, there's two ways to look at everything, right? You can look at a salesman as a scumbag salesman, or you could look at a salesman as somebody who has a service and a product that you need, and either helped you realize how much you needed it because you thought about it and you kind of wanted it, and then you know what, you made your decision and you got it, which you're not going to be mad about. Or you can be like, oh, there's some shisty ass salesman, they sold me, they got me, blah 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 blah, You know, there's a lot of tactics out there in the sales word, and they can be used for the wrong. But again, it's up to the individual to decide how they're going to use their powers. Every little experience, every little bit of knowledge you get, teachings, training, whatever, you can't get that taken away. But you got to make sure you're using it to your advantage, but in a way that is also ethical and also just right to be a human. Appreciate you. Hey, there we go. There we go. My guys coming through, building the brand, building the people. My allergies are going crazy today. Good looks on that follow, pal. Gotta say something. Yes, that is kind of the purpose, to find our divinity, right? Seek within, be the person we are supposed to be in whatever image of whatever you think we were created, right? But at the same time, that true purpose is not just because it's for us. It's because it's to the benefit of everybody else. Everybody who's around you. Anybody who you come in contact and engage with. You don't know the profound effect you can have in one split second on somebody's life. Let's go. What's up, River? Rivera, ¿cómo estamos? What's up, doggy? God, I hate these commercials. I really hate these commercials, especially when we're watching something. I'll take that kill. I'll take getting killed on that. It's okay. It's for you guys, just because I want to get the message back. Appreciate y'all with the 1,600 likes over on TikTok. Can't be coming around here. Listen, there's a certain level of hungry, right? Where you're doing damage to others. You don't care about the effect it has, or you know who's sucks for you. I'm glad I did it, right? Whatever. That's cool if that's how you want to be, but you know, to me, the right way to be is to win and not hurt everybody in the process, and to bring other people with you. Rise up with them. You know what I'm saying? What's good, yo? How you doing, Low Tech? Mm-hmm. 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 I mean, that right there, that just speaks to me of integrity. You know what I mean? Because again, you can't just be one way only when the camera's rolling or when you know people are watching. You got to bust your ass and work 24. You know, if you say you're a hard worker, you're a hard worker if you're working. Period. No matter what, whether your boss is there, your coach is there, you know, your spouse, whoever, your parents. If you claiming you're a hard worker and you bust your ass, then you better be making sure. Because believe me, that shit's gonna show itself to be bullshit. That shit's gonna show itself to be bullshit. Believe me, your actions, they leave a trail. They leave residuals of how much work. Yep. Yep. Can't focus. Right. Why is it tripping? Why is it tripping? Every time I turn something on, why is it trip? Right. Mm-hmm. I still don't have shield. I'm getting real lucky right now. What's up, tattoos? Mm-hmm. So it's tough. You got to make sure you safeguard yourself. You know, respect your friends and all that stuff. You know, obviously you care what your friends think, and I get that. But it's got to be to a certain extent. It's got to be to a certain extent. You got to keep driving yourself and finding that. That's why isolation every once in a while, meditation, stuff like that, looking inwards, making sure you get rid of the noise for you so you can see something or a path or hear something and understand how you're supposed to be moving. That's what he's getting at. Damn. Read it again. That's it. Yo, he sounds so much like me with things and literally was just saying that the other day where it's like let me go back cuz that hit. That literally was what I was saying the other day. Get your energy moving. You can control it. You can control your vibe and your energy first thing. How the first thoughts or your first movements and actions. Action breeds it, man. Energy goes where attention flows. You feel me? Or energy flows where attention goes. So if you always got these thoughts in your head, figure out a way to get new thoughts in your head. They're your thoughts. Half the time, a lot of this shit we're fucking talking to ourselves and downplaying ourselves. It's all because of the programming from the past and fears of other people, our influences, our parents, our neighbors, our loved ones, our cousins, our brothers, our sisters. The list goes on and on. Eventually, you have to fucking stop all that shit, break through that noise, and tell them all, shut up. It's my time. I got it. And just keep in tune with you and keep moving for you. Because at the end of the day, if you're good, there are going to be so many more people that benefit from you. Javier, what's good? Welcome in. Sully, thanks for coming, bro. Andy, what's up? My Versa, what's good? What are these people stopping for? They're coming in and leaving. What am I doing wrong? Am I doubling or something? Is my TikTok stream sound fucked up or something? Am I ugly? I don't think I'm that ugly. Oh, damn. As well, they're tools and they're muscles. They're use them or lose them. Gotta stay contact with yourself. You gotta stay engaged. You gotta keep challenging yourself. Life's gonna throw you tons of challenges, and you may feel like, believe me, guy right here, you know, many a times has felt, God, you know what? I gotta figure out how to make my life as easy as possible. Because life's so challenging. Life keeps throwing shit my way. I keep getting kicked in the fucking teeth. But at the same time, you start to realize, damn, you know what? That's true. But me just kind of trying to mitigate all of that I know will be coming anyway, that's out of my control, by making everything else so easy and so passive, it makes you stagnant at ways and times and certain things, and it makes you kind of not do certain things you know you should be doing. Then you start losing sleep, right? Your mind starts going. You start having these internal conflicts with yourself and conversations where now you're like, damn, why am I awake? Oh, I got this idea. I should be doing this, but it's 3 o'clock in the morning. When you start having all of those situations and you realizing, damn, I can't sleep. Damn, I can't do this. Oh, I wanted to do this. I thought about this today and I should really do that, but I didn't. The more you compound on that and not doing all that shit, and not listening to that voice or that purpose or that thing, the more it's gonna fuck you up, until you realize, damn, I'm supposed to be moving here. I'm supposed to be taking action. And you start taking action. And then the moment you do, you feel this release. You feel this, like the bar of stress starts to come down, and you just start to feel like a weight's being lifted. And the more you do it, the more you get into that and you become more consistent. It becomes the way you do it, and you just get to constantly have that feeling of everything's okay. I'm good. I know shit can get bad. I know there's going to be something bad coming, but at the same time, look at all the good. Look at everything I'm so grateful for. Just keep moving. Stay on task. Beat that voice down in your head that's like, oh, it's too hard. Oh, I can't do that. Fuck that word can't. Fuck that you can't. I know people that are veterans from war, missing limbs, this, that, and the third, and they race their cars and they go rallying in the desert and they rebuild their shit on the track in the sand. There is no excuse. There is no excuse. Every time you start to feel sorry for yourself, remind yourself there's somebody else out there who's got it worse. And even though they have it worse, they still might be doing it. So why, in any fucking realm of reality or understanding, is it okay for us able-bodied people to have these internal dialogues and fights with ourselves and then let it win when we can look around and see what's actually real? And we can take actions to make it real, to make our lives the way we want it to be. Everything is in our path. Everything is there. Like, somebody once told me, hey, think of it like this. You get to the gates, you're invited in, you're good, They go, hey, by the way, they open a room door. Here's all the stuff we had laid out for you. Had you listened. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at all these blessings and gifts and riches and all this stuff that could have been yours if you would have just stood the path. You got in, but look at how much you missed out on just because of your lack of action. There's the thought, the speak, and the action. There's always the three things. That's why these stories are so powerful. That's why these stories are so important. The stories of the Trinities, the Holy Spirit, the Mother, the Father, the Son, right? There's always these correlating, repeating premises in all of these stories and all of these myths and all. Man, if your mind ain't right, your body ain't gonna be right. If your body's right, you gotta get your mind right. They work together, and then your heart, your soul, do right. Just do right. Be right, think right, do right. Easy. Much easier than most people think. Ugh. Yep. That's another great fucking point, right? How many people, how many stories in anime, how many children's stories, how many myths, how many stories in the Bible, whatever you want to take it to in whatever context, how many of those was it just like, oh, this person was just super great. This person was just that person. It is what it is. They just are this, that, or they just... You can't. You gotta be accountable to yourself to keep getting better, to keep growing, to keep learning. You gotta understand nobody's just wakes up tomorrow and is Michael Jordan. Nobody wakes up and it's just Kobe Bryant. There's a mindset that needs to be maintained. There's physicality because their mind's right, their body's right, they're healthy, they eat good, they got their family in order, they clean their house, everything's, they have it the way they need it to be so that they can focus on being great. And that's what you got to do. I know not all of us obviously can afford. To me, is to try to get those scales to like be as close to that, and they're gonna sway at different times. Some days your relationships are gonna suffer, and then some days those are gonna be doing better, and some days your business might fall. You're juggling balls, you maintain that pace, or you add a few more balls in, and you know there's gonna be probably a time you drop one or two of them. You can always pick them back up if you're quick enough, but if you can figure out a way to keep that timing going while even new shit's being interjected, that's where it comes from. And honestly, the stranglehold on control is really what gives the most feeling of anxiety and fear, because you're just trying, you're just doing it. Everything has to be the way you want it, and wrong way. Go with the flow. Be on the current of that river of life, and still do the things that you want to do while you're doing that. And then when something comes your way or there's an opportunity, if it's not a distraction, it's not hindering you, and you can put away time to then do what you want to do later, that's for those steps to get there, go do the other thing. Go relax. Go have a good time. Go engage. Live in the moment. Go see some shit. Enjoy the breeze. Touch the grass. Lay in the shit. Go to the beach. Go have a hot dog on a street vendor in New York City and sit at the park. You know what I'm saying? Go find a nice little lake to sit by. But then you come back right to it. And you don't got to take 30 minutes, an hour to just enjoy that feeling, that reinvigoration, that energy that you have now. And just go. Just do it. Y'all, I'm the boy, the worst damn gamer ever. I'll catch you guys soon. I hope you had a good time on this Motivational Monday. This is my first one back for this. It's been a great time. I love the message.